Who is Matej Krzyzewski? To answer this question, we need to start at the beginning. Well, not that far back. This is me. Ever since I was a kid, I've always been an avid learner. I've always had the desire to learn and try new things, whether that be drawing, music, dancing, or even my childhood favorite, learning absolutely everything about the dinosaurs. Seriously, I knew everything about every single one. I'm 17 and I have one sister, which I love and absolutely annoy every single day. Some of the things I enjoy are programming, video editing, anime, and last of all, creating content for YouTube. When I was 12, I wanted to become a YouTuber. So come September 2021, I started my first YouTube channel. I became obsessed. I remember using up all my free time doing YouTube. Every day after school, the weekends, you name it, I was simply having fun. At first, everybody laughed at me. They said I would not make it. But I knew that with enough hard work and perseverance, I would succeed. In the end, even though my channel ended up in a quote-unquote failure, I still think of it as a massive success. Because I learned a lot through this seemingly pointless endeavor. I learned key principles such as hard work and perseverance. I honed my creativity and language. And most important of all, I learned to chase my dreams. Another thing I'm interested in is the world of business. Come mid-2020, I realized that I could use my newly acquired video editing and creative talents in a new way. This is when I started my freelance journey. I learned to work with people all around the world and improved in more ways than one. Not only did my video editing skills improve, I also learned self-accountability, marketing, how to properly communicate, and oddly enough, I also improved my German, which I was struggling quite a bit back then, to the point where most of my clientele today is German. With my first real paycheck from freelance, I bought gifts for my entire family. And even though there weren't much, the smiles that they brought upon their faces were priceless and worth so much more than anything I could have bought myself with that money. I should also mention that right around this time, I also started getting really into anime and the entire Japanese culture. Now this will be relevant later on. Programming. Although my journey with programming began in my early childhood where I went to several computer and programming courses, this activity truly took an active presence in my life in mid-2021. I began to actively learn and grow in this space. Since then, I've learned game development and web development, and my sights are set on AI next. I even competed in the International NASA Space Apps Challenge and won a trip to the NASA Space Kennedy Center in America, Florida. The hackathon was truly a wonderful experience. It not only challenged my abilities, it also got me an opportunity to meet other like-minded individuals. I am searching for these same values in UWC. Remember when I told you I was a vivid anime fan? Well, that point led me on to my next adventure. During this time, I was disappointed in the lack of anime and Japanese cultural representation in Macedonia. So, summer 2022, I decided to open at the time the first anime merchandise store in Macedonia on Instagram. This adventure was fruitful. It taught me a lot about the world of business and the headaches that come with starting one. And that brings us to today. Today I'm starting a new YouTube channel with a new goal. To help people who are in the same position I was a few years ago. Lost and confused. I want to share my journey with the world in hopes to motivate, inspire, and entertain. All I can say is this isn't the end. This is the beginning. So I guess this is me.